All right, we're actually going to start. Oh, sorry, my legs have gone to sleep. We're going to start sitting on a block in Sukhasana. All right, and you can bring either leg in front, whichever is comfortable. Okay, and then just settle the sit bones into the block and wiggle the waist long, belly button to spine. And take the hands to the thighs, palms facing down, and close the eyes. Just take a moment to settle into the breath. You know, the Christmas period, holiday period can be, like I said, not necessarily relaxing. And, you know, we're out of our usual routines. So you may not have even thought about the breath for a few days. So just notice it right now. Notice the body and notice the digestive system. Just check in with how your belly feels. Relax the shoulders. And we'll just stay here for a few more rounds of breath. Okay, and then bring the hands to heart center and dedicate your practice today. Okay, and take the hands back to the thighs, open the eyes, and we're going to start with a breath technique called Sitarli Breath, which is where we curl the tongue and inhale through the tongue. So you can either curl your tongue or purse your lips. And this just really helps the digestive system, helps to cool the body and take energy and oxygen to the digestive organs. Okay, so we're going to inhale for 3 to 4 seconds, hold the breath for 2 seconds, and then exhale through the nose for 4 seconds. And we'll do that 4 times. Okay, so you can close the eyes if you'd like. And inhale through the tongue. Hold. And exhale through the nose. And then do that 3 more times on your own breath cycle. And as you're completing these breaths, you can just bring to mind the digestive system, cooling the upset stomach. And complete the breath cycle that you're on. And then return to regular breathing. Okay, and then come off the block and come to lay on your back with the knees bent. Okay, and then take the knees together and walk the feet to the edges of the mat. And just allow the knees to settle here, the groins to lengthen. And then inhale the arms out to the side and exhale, hands to opposite shoulders. And breathe into the belly. Hollow out the belly and just relax the digestive system. And inhale the arms out to the side and exhale the other arm on top. And relax the shoulders. Let the shoulders settle down towards the mat. And inhale the arms alongside the body. Walk the feet in towards each other. And then exhale, take the knees in towards the chest. And rock side to side. And this is a great pose for digestive relief. If you have a kind of upset stomach or trapped gas, this is a really great pose. Okay, and then start to circle the knees clockwise, and then change direction. Try to relax the belly. Okay, and then keep reaching the right knee in towards the chest, and take the left leg long. And with each exhale, draw the right knee in and reach the left heel away from you. And again, relax the shoulders, release the jaw, and take the left leg down and the right arm out to the side, and exhale the right leg across the body, looking out towards the right. And breathe into the belly area. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, take the left knee in and extend the right leg away. And with each exhale, draw the left knee in closer. Lengthen the hip flexor on the left. Release the belly. And take the right leg down to the mat. Left arm out to the side, and exhale the left leg across the body to the right. Looks good. And lengthen through the outside of the left thigh. And inhale, come back to center and step both feet down. Take the arms out to the side, palms facing down. And exhale the knees over to the right and look out over the left shoulder. And inhale, center, and exhale to the left, looking out over the right shoulder. And inhale, center. Lift the feet into the air and take the hands through the legs to the outside of the feet for happy baby. And breathe easy. Reach the feet up and the knees down towards the armpits. And let the belly relax, releasing any tension, any cramps. And just rock side to side a little bit, releasing the lower back, lengthening the spine. Few more rounds of breath here. And step the feet back down to the mat. Okay, so the feet and knees are about hip width apart. Bend the elbows, take the elbows right underneath the ribs, fingertips pointing up towards the ceiling. And exhale, lift the hips into bridge pose. Good, press down through the heels. And this is a really nice pose to just stimulate the abdominals and the digestion. Keep lifting the hips. Relax the belly. And exhale, lower the hips down. And cross the shins. And exhale, roll to sit. Okay, and then come to sit on a block. Again in Sukhasana. This time with the right leg in front. And just bring the other block to outside the right hip. Nice, and just settle the sit bones into the block. And lengthen the groins. So reach the kneecaps away from you, belly button to spine. And then take the right hand down to the mat, so you're on the fingertips or the hand, and inhale the left arm up and over towards the right, and look up underneath the left armpit. Press down into the left sit bone, and we're lengthening the left side of the waist, but not collapsing into the right. Good, and inhale back to center, and take the hand to the block right by the hip. Inhale the left arm up, belly button to spine, and then exhale left hand to right knee, and turn to look over the back shoulder. So inhale, press down and lift up, and exhale, release the belly and turn into the twist. And with each inhale and exhale, we're going to lengthen with the inhale, twist with the exhale. And if you want, you can take a moment to close the eyes here and just feel the twist. Notice where you feel it in the spine and the belly. And inhale, come back to center. And take the left leg in front. Again, settle down into the block. Take the block to the left side of the hip, or the left hip. And then take the left hand down to the mat. Inhale the right arm up and over towards the left for a lateral bend. Look up underneath the right armpit. And we're lengthening both sides of the waist here. So keep reaching the right fingertips over to the left. And inhale, come back to center. And take the left hand to the block. Inhale the right arm up. Reach with the fingertips, belly button to spine, and exhale, right hand to left knee. Turn to look over the left shoulder. And complete the twist with the neck. So we're twisting through the neck, the upper back, middle back, and lower back. Nice, even breaths. And inhale, come back to center. And then step the feet down so the knees are bent, feet flat on the floor. And then take the right foot to the left hip. And the right knee comes into the midline. And then step the left foot over to the right. And the block stays at the left side of the hip. Press that left foot down into the floor. Get mixed up with the left and right here. And then just settle down here for a moment. Let that left outside of the hip just lengthen. Belly button to spine. Reach with the crown of the head. And then take the left hand to the block. And inhale the right arm up. Reach with the fingertips. And then exhale, take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. And turn to look behind you over the left shoulder. So inhale, press down into the tailbone, and exhale, twist. Broaden through the shoulder blades. And inhale, come back to center. And step the feet down to the floor. And then take the left foot to the right hip. Left knee comes into the midline. And then step the right foot over to the left. And you take the block to the right hip, but then just settle down here for a moment. And press down into the tailbone, lift with the crown of the head. And then take the right hand to the block. And inhale the left arm. Exhale the left elbow to outside the right knee. And turn to look over the back shoulder. And keep pressing that left elbow into the right knee. to help you turn into the twist. And inhale, come back to center. Step the feet down, and then cross the shins and roll through to stand. And come to stand at the top of the mat in Tadasana. And both feet are underneath the hips. All 10 toes pointing forward. Belly button to spine. Inhale the arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. And we're going to take both blocks underneath the hands here at medium height. And just make this really easy to begin with. Relax the back of the neck. So you're looking back through the thighs. Press down into the heels. And just relax the belly. Take some nice big breaths into the belly. And take the blocks over to the side. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And bend the knees. Exhale, take the hands to the mat and come to all fours. Good. And then reach through the crown of the head and the tailbone. So you have a nice long spine here. And we're going to do about 5 cat-cows. Okay, so inhale, arch the back. And exhale, chin to chest. And we're going to be keeping the belly button reaching back towards the spine. Pressing down into the hands. And we've got about 2 more here. And after the next cat, so the rounding of the spine, come back to neutral. And then come to lay down on your belly. And we're going to bring the elbows right underneath the shoulders. Walk the feet back. So we're really creating space in that lower back area. Draw the lower core in towards the belly, towards the spine. And exhale, draw the mat towards you with the hands and reach the chest through the arms for cobra. And firm the shoulder blades. Keep pulling that lower belly in and up towards the spine. And inhale, release the chest down to the mat. Take the hands by the chest, tuck the toes, come onto the knees and reach back to downward facing dog. And pedal out the feet here. Good. Look forward to the hands, bend the knees and walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Lengthen the spine. And exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Good. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the belly. And bend the knees, take the hands to the hips. Inhale, come to stand. Good. Okay, come down to the mat, onto all fours. And the knees, bring the knees together and the feet together. Sit the hips back on the heels. And exhale, walk the hands forward and take the forehead down to the mat for child's pose. And breathe into the lower back area, the kidney bend. Try to release any tension in the lower back here. And inhale, come back to all fours. Good. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. And then exhale, walk the hands forward. Take the forearms to the mat And exhale the forehead to the mat for extended puppy. Keep the hips right over the knees and allow the chest to melt down towards the mat. Keep lengthening the spine through the tailbone and the crown of the head. And inhale, walk the hands back to all fours. And then come to kneel on the shins. And step the left leg out to the side. Press down through all four corners of that left foot. The tailbone moves down towards the ground and the crown of the head lifts. And exhale, slide the left hand down the leg. And inhale the right arm up and over towards the left. Look up underneath the right armpit. And this might not feel like it, but it's actually a really nice pose to help with digestion. It's a kind of mellow twist. Keep reaching the right fingers over to the left. And with each exhale, just walk the left hand a tiny bit further down the left leg. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. And inhale, come back to center. Step the left knee in and the right leg out to the side. Good, and just press down through all four corners of that right foot. So press into the pinky toe side of the foot. And exhale, slide the right hand down the leg and inhale the left arm up and over towards the right. Good, keep reaching with the left fingers over to the right. Look up underneath the armpit. Belly button to spine. Slide the right hand down the leg. And inhale back to center and step the right foot in. And inhale, come to stand. And come in stand at the top of the mat. Feet together. Press the inner thighs together. Press down through all four corners of the feet. Belly button to spine. Firm the shoulder blades so the shoulder blades are moving down the back and away from each other. And inhale, chair pose. Good, so it's really like we're sitting in a chair. The knees are almost directly over the ankles. Belly button to spine. Reach with the fingers and lift the chest. Nice. So the weight is completely in the heels. You can almost lift the toes off the mat. And exhale, swan dive forward, Uttanasana. Press into the heels, look back towards the thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Good, belly button to spine. And bend the knees. Exhale, take the hands to the mat, plank pose. Reach back with the heels, forward with the crown of the head. And then inhale, take the knees to the mat and come onto all fours. Okay, inhale the right arm out to the side and up towards the ceiling. So you're looking up towards the right hand, reaching with the right fingers. And exhale, take the right hand underneath the torso and over towards the left for thread the needle. And the right side of the face comes to the mat. Walk the left hand forward and press into the left hand. And exhale, turn the chest towards the left. And relax the belly. Close the eyes for a moment. And just breathe energy into the whole of the digestive system. Inhale, walk the left hand back under the shoulder and come back to all fours. Inhale the left arm out to the side, reach the fingertips away, and then inhale it again up towards the ceiling and look up towards the left hand. Reach even higher with the left fingers And then exhale underneath the torso, and the fingers walk over towards the right. Keep walking the fingers towards the right. And then inhale, walk the right hand forward. And then exhale, turn the chest towards the right. Relax the belly. Breathe into the lower back area. Inhale, walk the right hand back underneath the shoulder and come back to all fours. Good. Lower yourself down onto the belly. And the forehead comes to the mat. Take the arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. And walk the right foot back. Walk the left foot back, creating that space in the lower back. And when we exhale, we're going to lift the chest, arms, and legs for lotus. Okay, so draw the belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, and then exhale, lift. Reach the fingertips back towards the toes. Firm the shoulder blades. And inhale, lower. Take the hands alongside the chest, tuck the toes, and exhale, down dog. Ground the heels. Relax the brain. Relax the belly. And inhale the right leg into the air. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Ground the back foot and come to stand with both legs straight. Good. Take the block at the highest height outside the right shin. And then just check in with the heels to make sure there's that line between the heels. Nice. And Nikita, just step the feet a bit wider so they're about 3.5 feet apart. So just walk that right foot forward and the left foot back. Okay, and then press down into the outside of the back heel. And exhale, take the right hand to the block. And the block is right underneath the shoulder. So just take it back a little bit, Caroline. Good. And then again, press into the outside of the back foot. And then inhale the left arm up. Reach up with the fingers. Look up at the left hand. So there's a line, basically a straight line between the right hand, the right arm, the chest, the left arm, and the left hand. Looks good. Press again into the back foot. Reach with the left fingers. Relax the belly. And bend the right knee. Exhale the hands to the mat. Plank pose. Good. Belly button to spine. And then inhale, take the knees to the mat. Exhale, the hips to the heels. Inhale, slide the chin and chest forward. And we'll do that 2 more times. So exhale, sit back. Inhale, slide forward. And last time, exhale, sit back. And inhale, slide forward. Good. And then exhale, sit back, tuck the toes, and down dog. Lift the hips and ground the heels. Inhale the left leg into the air. Exhale, step the left foot forward and ground the back foot. Take that block at the highest height outside the left shin. And again, press down into that right foot, the outside of the right foot. Okay. Exhale, take the left hand to the block. Press into the back foot again. Just stay here for a moment. Both legs are straight. And then inhale the right arm up, reaching up towards the ceiling. Look up at the right hand. Relax the belly. Weight is in the back foot. Reach up higher with the right fingers. And bend the left knee. Exhale, take the hands to the mat, plank pose. Good, draw the belly button in towards the spine. Nice. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. We'll be here for 5 rounds of breath. So again, soften the brain, soften the belly. Allow the heels to move down towards the mat. And look forward to the hands, bend the knees, and exhale, walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. Walk the feet towards each other. Press the inner thighs together. And inhale, chair pose. Sit back into the hips. Reach with the fingertips. Good. Lift the chest. And exhale, Tadasana. Okay, come down onto the mat. I'm going to be kneeling here. And you can just roll the mat for the knees if you'd like. Just gives a bit of extra cushioning. And then step the right foot forward. So the right foot is just beyond the knee. And then exhale forward into the right knee to 90 degrees. Good. Lengthen the left hip flexor from the kneecap and the left hip crease. Good. And then take the left hand down to the mat or to a block. And inhale the right arm up, reaching up with the right fingers. And lengthening the left hip flexor. Good. Exhale, turn the chest towards the right, touch more. And inhale, take the right hand to the right hip and come back to center. Good. And step the right foot back. And exhale, step the left foot forward to just beyond the knee, beyond the forward of the left knee. And exhale forward into the left knee towards 90 degrees. So hands are on the hips right now. Belly button to spine. And just allow that the tailbone is kind of like a magnet drawing down towards the mat. And that helps to lengthen the right hip flexor. Try to release any of the gripping in the right hip flexor, especially if it's very tight. It probably is like really trying to sort of protect itself. Just try to release any of that if you can. Even if it's just for a second, it kind of gives you that feeling of the tension and the release. And then again, take the right hand either to the mat or to a block. And exhale, start to turn the chest towards the left. And inhale the left arm up towards the ceiling. And you can either look towards the left or up towards the left hand. Lengthen the right hip flexor. Relax the belly. And inhale the left hand down to the mat and come back to center. Good, and step the left foot back and come to stand. Good, and step the feet wide, again about 3.5 feet. And we're going to take the block to the highest height on the outside of the right ankle. Good, and then take the left toes in 15 degrees, right toes out 90 degrees. And you want the block at the highest height, probably by the shin or and by the ankle of the right foot. So Caroline, just take that block to outside the right foot. There you go. And keep pressing down into the left heel. And we're going to try to keep that left heel pressing down into the mat. Okay. So shift the weight back into the hips. Shift the hips back towards the left foot. And exhale, take the left hand around to the block. And turn the chest towards the right. So we're going to be looking either down towards the mat or out towards the right side, just for the moment. Both legs are straight. Press into the back heel. And then if it's in your practice, you can inhale the right arm up towards the ceiling and look up to the right hand. Otherwise, you can just keep the right hand on the right hip. Keep reaching with the right hand if it's reaching up towards the sky. Relax the belly. And take the right hand to the right hip. Bend the right knee. And inhale, come to stand. And parallel the feet. And then turn both feet out to 45 degrees. And exhale, bend the knees and slide the back down as though you're sliding down a wall. So your bum is not sticking out like this. Imagine that there is a wall behind you and you really can't stick the hips out behind you. Okay, so the knees are opening out over the ankles. Bring the arms up to cactus position. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Good. Spread the collarbones, belly button towards the spine, and exhale, lower the knees a little more. Good, we're just going to stay here for 10 more rounds of breath, okay? So keep lowering if you can. Weight is in the heels. And this extra heat that this generates, pausing here in Goddess pose, really helps to increase and improve the circulation and the blood flow to the digestive system. Okay, here for 10 more seconds. Stay strong. Weight in the heels. And inhale, straighten the legs. Tough, hey? And release the hands. Okay, parallel the feet. And then turn the right toes in 15 degrees, left toes out 90 degrees. And take the block at its highest height by outside the left shin. Good, press down into the right heel, the right foot. Left hand to left hip. And exhale, take the right hand over towards the block. Keep pressing down into the back foot. And just pause here for a moment. Release any tension in the belly and in the lower back. And exhale, start to turn the chest towards the left. Keep pressing into the back foot. And you can either stay here or inhale the left arm up towards the ceiling and look up towards the left hand. Press into the back foot, into the back heel. And take the left hand to the left hip, bend the left knee, and inhale, come to stand. Parallel the feet, and then heel toe the feet together. Good. Come to the top of the mat, feet right underneath the hips. Belly button to spine, and inhale the arms up. Sukhasana. Lovely. Reach with the fingers. Exhale, swan dive forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Good. Belly button to spine. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog on the tops of the feet. And exhale, down dog. Pause here for a few rounds of breath. And bend the knees. Exhale, look forward to the hands. And walk the feet towards the hands. Inhale, hands to shins, look forward. And exhale, Uttanasana. Release the belly, relax the spine. And bend the knees, take the hands to the hips. Inhale, come to stand. Okay, step the feet wide again. Just move the block away if it's still there. And we're going to exhale, take the right knee into a squat, stick the hips back. And inhale, center, exhale, left. And we're just going to move with the breath here from right to left. Keep the weight in the heels, chest is lifted. So you're really sticking the hips back, keeping the knee way behind the toes here. So we don't want the knee to be going forward of the toes. Good, belly button to spine. And we're moving with the breath. Okay, and the next time you come over to the right side, we're going to come onto the toes and come down towards the ground. So you can either stay here with the fingertips on the ground or come to a block. And move the tailbone down towards the mat and lift the chest. Come onto the left heel. So the left leg is reaching long. And then take the left hand to the block, right hand to the right hip, and exhale the chest towards the right. So the other way, Caroline. So you're bending the right knee. There you go. And tailbone is moving down, crown of the head is moving up. And keep moving that chest towards the right. So left hand is on the block, right hand on the right hip, yeah. And then moving the chest towards the right. Good. And then inhale, center, and exhale to the left. And you can bring the block with you if you'd like. Stretch that right leg long. And take the tailbone down towards the ground. Lift the crown of the head up. Lift the chest, belly button to spine. And then take the right hand to the block, left hand to the left hip. And exhale the chest towards the left. And with each inhale, tailbone moves down. And with each exhale, the chest moves to the left a touch more. Keep lengthening that right leg. And inhale, chest comes back to center. And then bring the hips towards the center. Walk the feet together a touch more so they're just beyond hip width apart. And then exhale, take the hips down into Malasana, the yoga squat. And you can use the block here if you'd like, at the medium height underneath the hips. Press down into the heels, lift the chest, tailbone moves down towards the ground. Press the triceps into the inside of the knees to open the hips. Good. Keep drawing the tailbone down, the crown of the head up. And take the fingertips to the mat. Inhale the hips up. Heel toe the feet together. Bend the knees, take the hands to the hips. And inhale, come to stand. And come to sit on the block again in Sukhasana. With the right leg in front. And the block is by the right hip. Lengthen the groins. Belly button to spine. Roll the shoulders down and away from each other. And take the right hand to the block, either at the lowest or medium height. Inhale the left arm up. And exhale left hand to right knee. Turn to look behind the right shoulder. And just notice here the difference between this Sukhasana twist and the one at the beginning. This probably feels more doable, more available, as we've done a fair few twists and stretches and poses. And we're going to ground with the inhale and twist with the exhale. And inhale, come back to center. Take the left leg in front. The block to the left heel, left hip. And settle the sit bones down. Lengthen the spine. Take the left hand to the block. And inhale the right arm. Exhale to the left knee. And turn to look behind the left shoulder. Good, a couple of more rounds of breath. So with each exhale, just turn into the twist a touch more. And inhale, come back to center. And step the feet down. So allow the feet to press down into the mat. Press the tailbone down, lift through the crown of the head. So we've got a nice long spine here. And yeah, we're going to keep the block by the left hip there. And then take the right foot to the left hip. And the left foot steps to outside the right thigh. And again, just lengthen the outside of the left thigh here. Take the left hand to the block. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale the elbow to outside the left knee. And turn to look over the back shoulder. And exhale, spread the collarbones. Turn to look over the back shoulder. Couple more rounds of breath. And inhale, come back to center. Step the feet down to the mat. And again, press down through the tailbone, lift through the crown of the head, belly button to spine. And then take the left foot to the right hip. And step the right foot over to the left. And the block comes to the right hip. But just settle down here for a moment. Lengthen the right IT band outside of the thigh. And extend through the spine. And take the hand to the block, right hand to the block. Inhale the left arm and exhale the elbow to outside the knee. And turn to look over the back shoulder. Relax the belly here. Feel the twist in the belly and the spine. And inhale, come back to center. Step the feet down. Excuse me, and then come off the block and reach the legs long. And I'm going to tilt forward onto the front of the sit bones. Press the backs of the legs into the mat. And then bend the right knee and step the right foot over towards the left. The block is outside the right hip. Good. Reach through that left foot. So the left foot is flexed. Press the back of the leg is pressing down into the mat. Inhale the left arm up and exhale the left elbow to outside the right knee. And turn to look over the back shoulder. Good. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And inhale, come back to center. Reach the right leg long. And again, press the backs of the legs into the mat. Bend the left knee and step the left foot outside the right thigh. And take the block to outside the left hip. Excuse me. Press the left hand into the mat, into the block. Lengthen the spine. Inhale the right arm and exhale the elbow to outside the left knee. And turn to look over the back shoulder again. Couple more rounds of breath. And inhale, come back to center. Step the left foot back down to the mat. Reach forward with the feet. Dorsal flex the feet so the toes are moving back towards the shins. And bend the knees and come to lay on your back. Take the block between the thighs. So the knees are bent. Feet flat on the floor, pressing down through all four corners of the feet. Squeeze the block with the inner thighs. Take the belly button to the spine. Relax the shoulders into the mat. Bend the elbows, take the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And exhale, lift the hips into bridge pose. Keep squeezing the block. Relax the belly. Press down through the heels. And squeeze the block again. Press into the triceps to lift the chest. And exhale, lower the hips down. And release the block. Exhale, draw the knees in towards the chest again. Rock side to side. And keep lengthening the spine here through the tailbone and the crown of the head. And start to circle the knees clockwise. And change direction. Okay, and then come back to center. Again, exhale, draw the knees in towards the chest. Relax the shoulders. Relax the belly. Release the jaw. Just kind of open the jaw, open the mouth. Move it around. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. And then exhale, draw the right knee in towards the chest. Reach the left leg long. Take the left leg to the mat. And exhale the right leg across the body to the left. Look out over the right shoulder. Lengthen the outside of the right thigh. And release the belly. Take some nice belly breaths. Relax the digestive system. And inhale, come back to center. Reach the left knee in towards the chest and reach the right leg long. And exhale the left leg over to the right. That's right. Reach the left arm out to the side. And the right hand comes to outside the left knee. And reach it over towards the right. Relax the belly. Relax the lower back. And inhale, come back to center. Step the feet down. Take the arms out to the side and then take the right ankle to the left knee. And exhale the right foot over towards the left, looking out over the right shoulder. And lengthen the spine. So move the tailbone down towards the bottom of the mat, the crown of the head up. Press all four corners of the right foot down into the mat. And inhale, center, and exhale over to the right, looking out over the left shoulder. And again, just relax the belly. Release any tension there. And inhale, center. Step the right foot down. And left ankle to right knee. Exhale the left foot over towards the right. And look out over the left shoulder. Relax the shoulders. And inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Look out over the right shoulder. And lengthen through the tailbone. Even if it's just a tiny movement, just imagine that tailbone moving towards the feet. And inhale, center. Lift both feet up into the air and take the hands to the outside of the feet for happy baby. And just rock side to side a little so you don't fall over. If you do fall over, it's all good. And intentionally relax the belly here. Release the lower back. And smile for a moment. Just relax that jaw, the lips, the teeth, and the tongue in the mouth. Keep reaching the feet up towards the ceiling. Press the feet into the hands. And draw the knees down towards the armpits. And inhale, take the feet down to the mat. Roll over onto the side. And come to sit. And we're going to move over to a wall with a block on your mat. And just sit with the hip and the shoulder next to a wall. And then exhale, take the torso down towards the mat. And swing the feet and the legs up the wall. And lift the hips, take the block underneath the sacrum there. And just allow the feet to walk back up the wall. And you can take the hands to the belly. Close the eyes. And just settle down here. Check out the nervous system. What's the energy in the body right now? Feel the rise and fall of the belly. This is so great for the digestive system because all of that blood is coming away from the feet and the legs towards the heart and the digestive system. It's also really good if your legs swell at the end of the day, or if you get restless legs, like I do. It's so annoying, but this is really good for that. And I've been doing this for my dad over the past week because his legs are just really swollen, and this is so helpful. Allow the shoulders to settle down into the mat. And try to release that tension throughout the whole spine. And we're just going to settle down here and focus on the breath and the body for 1 minute. So just try to really focus on the breath and the body, releasing any other thoughts. Okay, and draw your attention back to the room. Look at the toes. Get some blood flowing back in there. And then walk the feet back down the wall. And bend the knees here and just pause for a moment. And lift the hips and take the block away. And exhale, roll over onto the right side. And again, pause here for a moment. And press down into the left hand. And inhale, come to sit in any comfortable position. And take the hands together at heart center. Close the eyes. Just bring to mind the person or persons you dedicate the practice to today. And bend the head towards the hands. Thank you for joining me tonight, ladies. Namaste.